Look at this tree. What a wild structure for a tree. And then I think we're coming up to, it does seem like, what an awesome tree. It does seem like Google gave me some bad information because, at least about the bears, because everybody out here is wearing a bear bell. There's bear bells on the trail. And, oh man, look at this wetlands area. It is just gorgeous, all these ferns. I'm gonna ring the bell too. So, and also when I stopped in Nigaso, which was the town that I hiked to after Sumago a couple days ago, I sat there talking in the cafe because the train, well, first I was hungry, and like super hot by the time I got to Nigaso. So I sat down in this little cafe, had a cookie and a soda. I know I'm not supposed to have soda, but I was feeling sluggish, so I wanted something with some caffeine in it. And I think their soda actually has pure cane sugar in it anyway, not the high fructose corn syrup garbage that they put in our food. So there's that helicopter again. Seems like it's making runs back and forth, so I don't think that's a rescue. I think that's they're running supplies up to some higher elevation. Lots of people here. This is definitely a popular area. So as I was sitting there, started talking to this guy from New Zealand, and oh man, look at this swamp. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And where you can see the sandy bottom, the water, you can see the color of the water. It's just like emerald blue. I'm gonna keep moving. So we're actually walking towards a hotel. We're gonna see if they got a spot for us so we can stay longer and do some hiking around here. I was talking to this young guy from New Zealand, and we were having a conversation, and he was saying how he just saw 3 black bears in Nigaso. And I said, oh man, I had read that there's only like 30 left. He's like, well, I saw 3 of them. So I don't think that's good information that I got from Google or whatever, because there was also a sign saying that someone saw a bear recently, like July 24th, which is like 7 days ago, along one of the trails around here. So when I'm not running the camera and talking to you guys, I'm definitely gonna make sure to make some noise, but I'll be honest, there are so many people here with bear bells. I probably don't need one. I don't know if you can see the blue hue of that water. And I did, when I went to the restroom at the bus stop, and I washed my hands, the water was frigid, like super, super cold. So, ooh. Let's see here. So I do think that will, and then I touched some of the stream water. So all this water is coming out of the mountains, and it's just frigid. Frigid, frigid, frigid. Just checking my map. Yes, we're gonna keep going this way. That way, that other trail is towards the swampy area, which I actually want to check out, but that's where they said the trails, the Daikatsu, Dakasua, that swampy area is where somebody saw the bear. So we'll try to avoid that, although that was 7 days ago, and you know, bears can be territorial and sort of hang out in the same spot, but they can also, you know, travel a lot further than a person can in a day. So, you know, a bear may walk 30 miles in a day because it's going to walk all day long. So that bear that was there might not be anywhere near where we're at now. Or he could have decided to hang out on this trail that I'm on now. Who knows? I can't predict the future, but since there's people walking back this way and they're not saying no, don't go that way, I'm guessing there's no bears this way. So I got a liter of water. Actually, I got everything. I got a liter of water, I got a little bit of snacks, and I got everything on my back. So we're gonna go up to this first hotel that's along this walking path anyway. See if they have an opportunity. See if they have an opportunity for me to stay the night. And if that's the case, I can drop some of my gear, like my clothes and just some things I don't need. It's really just my clothes now I think about it. I mean, there's not, and some probably, like, you know, some of my electronic stuff, and that way I'll have a lighter pack. And if that's the case, then instead of doing a, you know, short 2-hour walk or 1 hour there, 1 hour back, we could do something a little bit more challenging that takes us up into the mountains. Now, I did see that a lot of these trails on All Trail are listed as hard, so I'm definitely not going to pick anything that's too long and is listed as hard. If we pick anything over 5 miles, I'm going to try to make sure it's listed as moderate. And if it's considered a hard trail, we're going to want to keep it under 5 miles. Just, you know, for comfort. So there's that. And everybody has a bear belt here, so I think I'm all right. But if not, if I find myself alone, I'll just start singing old songs. And it is a little strange though when I find myself on the trail alone and I'm not recording and I start singing old songs in English, and then I come across somebody on the trail, and just a couple moments before that I was singing loudly to keep the bears away. I'm sure they probably think, what is this crazy American doing? So, little butterfly. I tell you what, I've seen more butterflies in Japan than I've seen in America in the past 5 or 10 years. So, I think it might be something we're spraying back home that's hurting the butterflies. So I'll keep you guys on this trail with me for a little bit longer. Let's see. 10 minutes. I mean, we got 9 hours and 40 minutes of data space and an extra SD card. But I don't want to get into the position where we're overheating the battery and then losing capability because we got the battery too hot. So we're going to do short videos while we're here, so that when we see new things, I do have the extra battery too. But we'll see. We'll see. So. And because this water's so cold, just standing here, it's got to be 2 degrees Fahrenheit cooler. Look at me, a little picture. It's a lovely little stream. Lovely little stream. So, I do want to keep it crazy in my time. Because one, I have snacks, I have some nuts and some beef jerky and stuff like that, but I don't have an actual meal. So at one point I need to make it back to those places we were just walking around and get something to eat. And I gotta tell you, the longest line was the line for the place that had apple pie, and it looked good. So I want to try to get some of that apple pie. Don't climb the trees, dude. Anyway, so we want to do that, but we're gonna go up to this first point with the hotel. It says it's an hour there, so that means it's an hour back, and that puts me getting back at like 3. Also, if I don't find a place to stay, I need to make sure that I get back on the last bus out of here at 4:45. It'll be a bummer, but I don't want to be stuck here without a place to stay, because this is not really a town and I don't have a tent. So and they did say it get relatively cool at night here. Like, I think it's supposed to be 17 degrees tonight centigrade. So that's not hypothermia temperature. You can see a little bit of the blue tinge of the water there. That's not hypothermia temperatures. But sleeping outside without a jacket or sweatpants or a blanket could be a little chilly on a night like that. So, and again, I don't want to end up sleeping on the side of a trail or something like that and then get in trouble or get harassed by wildlife. So I did see that there's a campground that we're going to pass on our way to this next point, but I don't have a tent, and I don't know if they have cabins, so maybe I'll check there, see if they have availability there, or if they have you know, something I could rent. We'll see. Konnichiwa. So we're just gonna play it by ear. Ooh, I don't know if that was a kid or if that was an eagle. Oh no, it's a bird. So I think you guys got a taste of this trail a little bit. If we get to some more of those epic views that we were seeing earlier, I will bring you guys back. For right now, I'm going to shut this down. 14 minutes to keep the